Hello, all you ghouls and goblins. Welcome back to Between the Worlds Paranormal Podcast, Episode 3.
In this episode, we are going to be talking about our cemetery investigation. Kenny just opened or sat on a water bottle, and yep, that's probably a wet spot on the couch. This ass. Okay, so no, why would we not keep that in there? Kenny making an ass of himself makes the podcast. What you mean?
Well, I dry off.
So we're going to talk about our cemetery investigations. It was the first ones we ever did. It's where we went to test all the equipment. Are you going to sit down?
I'm wet.
It's so bad. Okay. So, before we start with how our investigations went, John is going to tell us what the difference is between a cemetery and a graveyard.
So basically, a cemetery and a graveyard difference is all in the relationship to the church. So a graveyard is the one that is actually connected to the church and has an affiliation with the church, and usually the ground there is blessed and considered hallowed ground or holy ground. You see that in Hocus Pocus.
How did I know you were going to use that as the example?
Because it's the most well-known
I was
one.
literally thinking about that in my head.
And then a cemetery has no church affiliation. Anybody can be buried there. It's way larger than graveyards because it usually takes up more space. And cities and towns or private groups run cemeteries. So that's a basic gist of the difference between a cemetery and a graveyard. If you want us to go further in depth with that, we can just leave a comment below. And I will be more than happy to go more in depth in a future episode.
Just not this one.
Right.
No.
So the first investigation we ever did was at the Masonic Cemetery here in town. Did we go alone?
The first time, yes.
Yes, the first time we were alone. The first time is when we heard what sounded like a horse chasing us, right? Isn't that what the footstep, like the...
So you guys
beating
said it
foot-
sounded like a horse, but to me it sounded like marching soldiers is what it sounded like.
That was a different.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, then that must
we
not
went
have been.
several times.
You
so...
guys went the very first time you guys went. I was not there. I was still working overnights.
Oh, that's when Dipshit went with us.
I mean, that's a good name.
I
If he
mean,
doesn't listen to
he ain't listening.
Even if he does.
You know
Yeah.
who you are.
And but yeah, so one of the first times you went with us,
Mhm.
we heard those keys jingling.
Yes.
Because I was like, Kenny,
that was
can
the
you
very, very first
Yeah.
time.
I asked you to hold your keys.
And I didn't have them.
And John had them and he wasn't anywhere near us.
Yeah.
I was across the cemetery with Chris.
So we heard keys jingling.
We were
'Cause-
making out.
Kenny heard
No, they weren't.
Babe, you were making out with John in the cemetery? That's rude. But,
No.
Sure not.
No, we would
um,
never disrespect a cemetery like that.
So the keys jingling. What was another one of the first things we heard?
The wolves.
So
The coyotes.
the coyotes was weird because we went with several other people that night,
Mm-hmm.
and it was only the women who heard the coyotes, and they were literally at the top of the hill right inside the cemetery to us. We could hear them that close, but the men never heard them. Don't know why. I'm not really sure
I know why I didn't
what
hear them.
happened because you weren't there.
Exactly.
But it was kind of freaky that only the women heard it.
Yeah, that's the weird part about it is like a group of people heard them, and an entire other half of the group did not.
Yeah, there was 3 of us.
You,
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn, and Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're making up names just so you know. Yeah. I think there's just the 3 of us, and we were all looking at each other like, "Oh my god, they're so close." And then you guys were like, "What are you talking about?
Right.
We don't even hear anything." Like, there's no way you couldn't hear it because it was right there, right at the top of the hill.
Correct.
So that was kind of freaky. But the Masonic cemetery didn't really produce that much evidence.
It really didn't because at that time we had our voice recorders. Nothing showed up on them. Not the keys jangling. Not the. Well, it could have been metals jangling because there is a couple soldiers buried
Right,
in
yeah.
there. Nothing happened at the Birdman grave.
For people who don't know who the Birdman is, who is the Birdman? Because he's a famous one that is
Correct.
buried here. He was imprisoned where?
Azkaban.
Azkaban. This isn't Harry Potter,
I'm
bitch.
sorry.
This isn't fucking Harry Potter.
No.
No. Are you talking about
No.
Alcatraz?
That one.
Oh my god.
He said Azkaban with confidence until we started laughing at him.
He did too.
So the Birdman, was it Alcatraz?
Yes.
I want to say yes.
His real name was Robert Franklin Stroud,
Yes.
and popularly known as the Birdman of Alcatraz.
What exactly did he do to get him put in?
To get put in prison?
Yeah.
Oh, he probably did some things.
Was it with women?
I don't think so. I think he murdered somebody.
Oh, yeah, that'll get you put in prison if you get caught.
Didn't he murder somebody? After they said the blue jay was his favorite bird or something?
Correct. He was convicted of manslaughter in 1909 after killing a man in Alaska.
Oh. We're definitely Googling this right now to make sure we give you the accurate information.
He stabbed and killed a guard at Leavenworth in 1916, earning a death sentence that was later commuted to life in solitary confinement. Transferred to Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary in 1942 after prison officials found he was using his bird research equipment to make alcohol.
I mean, what else are you gonna do with your time?
What? He was probably popular in prison because of that,
So, how he got named the Birdman was he raised hundreds of canaries and other birds in his cell while at Leavenworth. Wrote and published authoritative books on avian diseases, including diseases of canaries, and Stroud's Digest on the diseases of birds. He contributed a major remedy for a common family of bird diseases. I'm not even going to try to say that one, but it's hemorrhagic something. And inspired a heavily fictionalized 1955 biography and a 1962 film adaptation starring Burt Lancaster. That's what he's most famous for.
So he killed a man in Alaska, went to prison, and then became a famous bird author?
Pretty much.
And what else are you going to do with your time?
I mean, I don't know why John didn't just give us the cliff notes.
Well.
Because I was not keeping us in silence.
No, not B. Bird.
Okay. Besides the Birdman, we have tried other pieces of equipment there too, like the Boo Buddy, which is the teddy bear. We didn't get nothing with that one either.
No.
We did see, that was the one we saw some lights on the outside of the
Was that
cemetery.
there or was that the Kingston?
No, I'm pretty sure it was there.
I believe it was actually both.
Oh,
But,
okay.
Kingston is smaller though.
Correct.
Mhm.
Masonic is huge. It's a lot to walk through.
And then we worked the spirit box there.
We didn't get anything with that either.
Other than we walked next to that tree and got the word hanged. And then
I think that was it.
yeah, other than our video cameras and trying to figure out the IR lights.
Yeah.
It was. We definitely tested a lot of stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kingston Cemetery.
We've done a lot more.
We've done a lot more and had a lot more stuff at Kingston. That is on the outside of town.
Correct.
That one's a smaller cemetery. It's where graves have been upped and moved. So
Yeah.
it definitely causes different things to happen. It's also reported that there is a dark entity that covers that graveyard.
Not gonna
Or
lie,
cemetery, sorry.
I believe it. I believe it just based off of the things that we've seen and heard.
Yeah.
Like,
Not everything was bad.
No,
But-
not everything.
Like, one of the bad things was that person.
yes, okay. So
That was like one of the best ones we saw.
So we went with, I think there were like 7 or 8 of us at that point. that went.
Yeah, there was a
And
bunch of us.
We were in 3 different groups.
Mm-hmm.
So it was myself, John, and Chris were in one group.
No, me and John were together.
Or no, me, Chris, and Dipshit.
Mm-hmm.
We hope it was.
He was with you guys.
He was with us because we were having conversation with him, but
Well-
there were people walking around who saw him somewhere else.
Yeah, so that was weird because we saw him up by the main tree by a little girl's grave. And he was standing next to a stick in the ground, just staring at it.
Mm-hmm.
And me and John had looked up there and we were like, what is he doing? So we're making our way up towards him. And then he comes out of the side with you and Chris.
Yeah.
And then we look over and that shadow is not there anymore. But the other group had seen it from the back corner
Yes.
of the cemetery. And they thought he was standing up there as well.
Well, and didn't Courtney, I believe, is who we've named her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Courtney apparently
Had a full
conversation with them. They were standing there.
Yeah, so
Allegedly.
she walked up there and she was talking to him. And then he comes out from with you guys on
Yeah.
the other side of the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
So we have no idea. And once we all figured out that Dipshit was not the one standing there, it freaked us all out.
We were like, who was that?
Who was it? Like, what were they doing? And they were just standing there, staring at the stick in the ground.
Now, didn't we talk to him when we got up there originally?
No, because when we were almost up there, they came up next to us over here from
And he
this
was
other
with us.
side. And he was standing right behind them.
Okay.
So, no, we didn't actually
Oh, no.
talk to it.
Part of the conversation that I am remembering was the story from Courtney. How Shadow
Mm-hmm.
was talking constantly about that stick in the ground.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he
And
making
how-
sure no one tripped over it or stepped on it or
So, I
Or
mean,
how they could be impaled on it.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot
so
about that.
was it an evil shadow? Was it a protective shadow? Don't have any idea.
I don't know, but the fact that they said somebody could trip and fall and impale themselves on it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's kind of a warning that's letting us know that it was sharp.
I mean,
But there's several other things. Like,
Right.
in the trees, we saw the red eyes.
the red eyes. There were also
They would follow
those-
you around.
There also those lights
that would blink on and off inside
Yes.
the trees.
Yeah.
We got those.
We got the growl.
And what did we get? Was it succubus?
Incubus.
Yes.
We got
Right after, was it you and me, Chris,
No,
that
it was
heard
all
somebody
four of
say
us.
hello?
It was all four of us,
Yep.
and we heard someone say hello,
Like
and we turned
audibly.
to look into the woods, and no one was there. And as soon as we turned to look,
It said incubus.
it said incubus on the
Ovulus.
the thing that we had, and so we were like, okay,
Time to go.
We did.
we've been
booked
there
it.
too long. It's time to go.
Yep.
And as we were, was that the night that as we were leaving, we heard those footsteps and Chris?
No,
jumped
that was a
into-
different time. So that time we were walking in the middle of the grave. We were heading back toward the cars, and then
Right.
off behind us to our right, we heard what sounded like somebody running up on us,
Like literally
Like-
running up.
Right.
like heavy footsteps running up on us, and Chris almost knocked me over to get out of the way of whoever was coming
It was
up
so
behind us.
bad. It was
And
so
I
bad.
was like, what the hell's going on?
He literally said, "It's not going to be me. It's going to be you."
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
This group has a thing about sacrificing people.
Oh, no,
Just
no, no,
each
no,
other.
not
Just
people.
each other.
Not people. Kenny.
Now, I sacrificed you and Chris.
No, I'm referring to the time when we were walking in front of your house and you thought you heard footsteps.
That's what I'm talking about. I hit you and Chris.
You tried to run through me.
No, 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 no,
And
no,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no,
what
no.
is going on? It turns out it was the horse across the street.
In the dark, first off, and came running up.
There was no moon that night.
Yeah, it was dark. So, excuse me.
No, no.
What other things did we get in that cemetery?
We got your nephew.
Yes. My nephew is buried in that cemetery in Kingston. And we got his voice,
Mhm.
literally his voice,
Yeah.
came through and said, I love you, and said aunt and uncle, which is me and Chris.
Yes.
So that was an emotional night when we got that. And that was one of the first nights we went.
It was.
It was.
It was-
Wasn't it the first?
it was
night?
the
I
first
want
night
to say
I-
it was like literally the first night.
Yeah.
That was emotional and very nice at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that was actually the first time that we had gone to his grave out there
And
since he was buried.
I think the next time we went, didn't we take like a toy car? to
Yeah,
put
we
out there?
took toy cars to put on his little bench thing out there
Mm-hmm.
for him, and we fixed up his gravesite area because it was messed up from the weather.
Yeah.
Yes, he's been gone since. Oh my God, it's gonna be 10 years. It was 10 years this year.
Oh wow.
Yep. 10 years.
And you did get a thank you, didn't you, after fixing that stuff and putting the cars there?
Did we get a thank you?
I don't remember the thank you, but I do remember we got an older voice. It wasn't a like an adult voice, but it was like an older adolescent voice that came through
Yeah.
that let us know that he was safe. Because it kept saying he's safe,
He's happy.
he's happy. Yeah,
we did
got
get
that.
happy. We did get happy. But he was also a year and a half old when he passed.
Yeah.
So he was just talking. So we knew what his voice was. And that's why it was so emotional to hear his voice.
And when we first heard it, because Chris and I heard it
Um.
on what device were we using when we walked over there? Because at first I didn't realize that was his grave, but we heard something come through that said uncle, and I'm like, who's uncle? And then Chris just got really quiet, and I was like, oh,
That would have been
Yeah.
either the Ovulus or the Spirit Box.
So
Those
we
are the only two we
definitely
hear in
we
real time.
cried when we got home
yeah.
because that was emotional for us. So, and we're not criers, by the way. So
Chris he's a big softie, he's a big teddy bear, cries about everything.
Now, someone has to be soft in this relationship. It ain't
The
me.
Notebook. Oh my gosh, it's his favorite movie. He cries every single time.
No.
That's a damn lie. That boy's never even watched The Notebook.
That you know
So
of.
we did. There was one time we spent all of 5 minutes there because we did have a really bad feeling, and
As soon as we got out of the car,
yeah,
I said no.
it was the wrong night. It was
Yeah.
the wrong night.
and there was something that did not want us there
No.
that night.
We got ran up on as soon as we got
Yeah.
out of the car.
Yeah, and I
Yes.
said I'm not doing it. I said no.
So
And usually we would continue to go, but all of us literally had the same feeling that it was not.
Mhm.
It was not it.
we
I remember.
turned the Ovilus on and we got demonic immediately.
Well, no, I remember sitting in the passenger seat, and I went to open the door, and I couldn't even push the door open. It was just so heavy,
Yeah.
and so I was like, I can't open my door. And so finally, I was able to open it, and like I went to go step out, and I was like, I don't think we should do this. Like I just got that eerie, heavy feeling of like, you go in the graveyard, something about to slap the shit out you.
Yeah. And that graveyard had a lot of spooky stuff in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it did.
Seeing, basically doppelgangers and as shadow people, red eyes, we got growls,
Mhm.
words that you should not be getting. I
Mhm.
mean,
The
there was-
footsteps. There was one night we went where it had just rained, and it was foggy,
yep.
and all you could hear, like the crickets and the birds and the all of the animals in the background. You could hear them, like you could hear his clicking just then. You could hear it, and then all of a sudden it just stopped, and we were like, it just got really quiet.
Well, not to mention the night we heard some of the gravestones had wind chime little things on them.
Yeah.
And the one night we heard them, the wind was not blowing. When we walked over there, they were not moving, but we heard
Mhm.
them.
Yeah. We kept trying to figure out where they were coming from, and when we would get to one spot, they would be in a whole different other spot chiming, and we're like, what is happening?
Yeah. That was weird. That cemetery, which we haven't been back to that cemetery in a while.
Yeah, we should probably go back. They probably miss us.
I
mean,
mean,
we were
maybe.
going like every other week.
Shoot, let's pack up. Let's go right now. We'll take the
we're-
podcast with us.
No. No. I don't need to have them hear me huff and puff because I'm fat and trying to walk.
Look, they hear me huff and puff just sitting here talking. What do you mean?
No, thank you. There is one thing we do want to say about the cemeteries that we hope everybody does who goes to a cemetery. You need to respect them.
Yes.
Do not walk on the graves. Try and walk around as much as possible.
If you can't tell whether you're walking on a grave or not, just like me, I constantly, when we're walking through the cemetery, say, I do apologize if we're disturbing your place of rest. I'm so sorry. Like, we can't tell if this is a grave or not. Like, those kinds of things, just to be respectful of the spirits.
Yeah. Don't hurt the gravestones, the headstones, or whatever. Don't hurt them.
No.
In
Okay.
I have some.
oh, is it gonna be long-winded?
I mean, he is long-winded, so probably.
Yeah, just respect it.
Yeah.
Don't be
'cause-
destroying things. Don't leave things there. Don't trash it.
Because no matter what, at the end of the day, it's still a place of rest for the dead.
Yeah, and when you leave, make sure you hit your feet on your car, whatever. Don't take the graveyard dirt with you.
Even unintentionally.
Yep. And make sure we always lit sage,
Mm-hmm.
and then we always said, you cannot come with us. You must stay.
Yes.
Make sure that you're doing your stuff when you leave.
And of course, in our cars, we had obsidian, hematite.
Yeah, we have safe travel kits. We've got everything in the car.
Correct.
Okay. You want to talk about some cemetery folklore?
Yes.
Is
Okay.
it fun folklore?
So yeah, some of it is. There's the physical rules and taboos of the centuries old that people believe are protective for you, and these are centuries old. The first one is hold your breath when
I
you're
ain't doing that.
passing
Mm-mm.
a cemetery. Uh, and then tuck your thumbs.
Again, that's a different episode.
Don't count gravestones.
I didn't know that one.
I do that.
Do you count them?
Yeah.
You just
Counting
walk by and start
gravestones.
counting?
Yeah.
So doing that is believed
Weirdo.
to bring you bad luck, shorten your lifespan, and predict the exact days you will die.
Well,
What does that mean?
It
means you
means
dying for a short
don't-
life.
Don't count gravestones.
No, but I'm saying I've already done it. So
Do you remember all the numbers?
I remember the ones for the ones that I've counted recently. Here.
Well,
What does that mean? So what does it mean? Like the number of gravestones is how old I'm going to be when I die?
No, it says days. The exact days.
No. Okay, so that one's not real because I counted 53 and it's been well over 53 days.
yeah, but you're not 53.
So I mean,
Look
Close.
here.
He's very close to it and looks like it, but he's
I
not
am not.
53.
Got a year
I'm-
to go.
I'm only 39. Let's get that straight.
49.
Even though I'm not.
you're
49.
never supposed to point. Pointing
where?
a single finger at a grave invites bad luck, and you should use open hand or nod instead.
Well, shit, I've pointed at a lot of graves. A lot of the headstones.
This is something that we've heard.
What does it say about making out in a cemetery? Because,
It's incredibly rude.
okay, but is it bad luck?
People
I'm
have
not there
sex
yet.
in cemeteries.
And then usually they get in a car accident.
Yeah,
Okay,
they get
okay.
something.
Here's a fun fact. What does it say about a police cruiser just parking their car
I don't know.
in a cemetery?
Most of them do that because there's a main road there and they're trying to catch somebody.
Why are you getting aggravated?
Because that was really specific.
Okay,
Look,
no
mom and dad are
whistling.
fighting.
no
When you're-
soliciting.
Whistling.
Oh,
Soliciting.
I
I mean, you
swear.
probably shouldn't do that
I
either.
swear he said no soliciting. I was like, who we gonna solicit
Do you
to? They're
remember
dead.
the respect talk we just had? You probably shouldn't solicit or have sex in a cemetery.
You really shouldn't.
Probably shouldn't. But
So,
John has.
according to this list, whistling after dark inside a graveyard calls evil spirits or the devil to your location.
Did we call them to this house? Because we have all four heard someone whistling at us on the
Yeah.
street. Now, I will say they never come in the yard.
No.
Nothing ever comes in this yard or in the house. Well, I do have protections around as well.
Mhm.
But me and Chris have gotten out of the car after work to come inside, and there is whistling at us right down the street. And no one is there.
Yeah.
No one is there. It's in the dark. No one's there, and they're whistling, and they'll do it over and over until we get inside the house. You never want to acknowledge or whistle back,
Ever.
ever. And you guys heard it going out to the car
Yeah.
that one night.
I'm pretty sure we've all four heard it at one point.
I don't remember us all
Together.
four hearing it.
Yes.
Did we?
We were getting
I
stuff
think
out of your
so.
car.
Oh.
It was after work one night.
Well, I know the one night that me and Chris heard it, we came inside, locked the doors, everything. We're like, nope, nope, not happening.
So the last one that I want to talk about is The Last Guardian. So folklore holds that the spirit of the very last person buried in a churchyard must stand guard and watch over the restless souls until a newer burial relieves them.
So if you're talking about a churchyard, that would be a graveyard.
Yes, a graveyard.
The graveyard has the protector.
Correct. There are some
But how do we
that
know that that person's actually standing guard? Because they're dead, right?
I mean, we're not going to be able to see them unless they want to reveal themselves.
right.
Unless somebody's a medium. I'm an extra large, though.
You, triple X.
Hey.
So there is other folklore that says that it's not just graveyards; it is cemeteries. Every burial place is considered hallowed and
Right.
to be respected.
Dog, could you quit breathing so damn loud? Jesus Christ. If you
And-
hear the heavy breathing, that is the dog.
And
Also known as John.
that was rude.
Oh, because you didn't say it last week about me? Go back and read it. Or listen.
Read
Either
it.
one.
Go back and read it. I will say that in Kingston, if that protector is the dark entity in the back of the graveyard.
It has to be.
So the protector also keeps the dark entity trapped.
That dark entity was all over that graveyard.
Yeah.
Or cemetery.
it's-
Sorry, cemetery.
It's trapped into the borders of that. The protector doesn't let the restless spirits out.
Maybe that shadow we saw was the protector.
I was getting ready to say, because we saw that shadow standing there at the stick. Maybe that's why the stick is so important, because maybe that's the border of where the cemetery, because no one was buried past that, I don't think.
They were.
Were they? Okay,
Yeah,
never mind then. Just
But
kidding.
that isn't that where they were making a new grave. They
It
had
was
the
next
they
to
had
the new
the
grave.
ground dug up.
But I thought, no, I thought the grave was on the other side.
Mm-mm. It was right there, right
'Cause
in
there
front of
was
that tree.
Because there's that big giant tree.
It was right in front of
and
that
then
tree.
it's right over here, right?
Mm-mm.
Well, okay. So I'm looking at it as if I was looking at the road.
Stick was here. The new grave was.
Tree was here, stick, grave.
It was like in front of the stick on this side of the stick right
Yeah.
here.
It wasn't that far from the stick.
Either way, the stick was apparently
Yeah.
important that night. For what reason, I have no idea.
I mean, with the way that it was in the ground, it did kind of look dangerous, and we probably should have pulled it and laid it.
But it was there when we got there.
It was.
Yeah.
I wasn't messing with that.
Neither was I. But
Leave
those
it
are
how you
just
find it.
some of the folklore and
Now, some of those
Beliefs.
things, like the holding your breath, and
wish he'd hold his breath.
I'm gonna murder this dog. You heard it here.
The clinking and clacking, that's the dog.
That's him going back and forth. He will not sit down.
He's going to get some more water.
He's
So
killing me.
holding your breath and tucking your thumbs.
Yeah, those, we're going to do a whole episode on superstitions and what comes with the superstitions, because people are superstitious about everything.
Yeah.
It's your own beliefs on that point, but we're
Mhm.
going to talk about that later on. We have a bunch of them we're going to talk about, because Kenny likes the holding your breath in front of a graveyard.
Oh, I don't do that.
He does do that.
No. Kenny doesn't do that one. I hold my breath through tunnels.
Why?
Well, it's a folklore. I've just always done it.
Well, that's off topic.
Kind of on
It's
topic.
not. It's holding your breath. We were talking about holding your breath in front of a graveyard. Why can't I say I'm holding my breath for a tunnel?
Now, let's get one thing correct. None of us are going to hold our breath for the full cemetery or graveyard, because we can't.
We would die.
could not.
Kingston, yes. 'cause
Kingston,
it's
oh
not-
yeah, it's tiny. We could literally run across that
But
and die.
the Masonic, no.
No, that one's not so much wide. It's all the way back.
Yeah.
All the way back. But those are the only two cemeteries we've gone to around here.
Yeah.
We did try and go to ones in Paducah.
Girl, they wanted so much money for that.
We were trying to be respectful and getting the permission to go. We probably shouldn't have tried to do that. but we were trying to get the permission to go, and they wanted us to have liability insurance covering $1 million with their name on it.
Who? Why? They're like,
We even offered, we were like, you can set a cop car out there to watch us. We're not going to destroy anything, and it's out in the open.
well, my thing is like liability insurance on us in their name makes me feel like they were gonna put somebody out there and try to murder us. Like,
I don't know. But when she sent that email back to me that said you have to have liability insurance covering $1 million and you have to add our name to it, I'm like, add your name for what? I just said we were starting out. We don't have
Yeah.
the insurance to cover a group. Who gets that? Unless you're going like full TV,
Right.
all kinds of stuff.
No.
Who has regular insurance on their group?
Nobody.
I don't even think. Look, Zach Baggins, if you're listening, I know you're not, but if you are listening, put in the comments. Do you have insurance like that?
You know they'd have
For
to
$1
have
million?
to. They have a TV show. They have several. They've made
No, but I'm
movies.
saying like individual locations. Do
Oh,
you
like do you have to have them for individual
Yeah.
locations?
I do
'Cause
know
that's
that he mentions
absurd.
waivers, so maybe because they are a TV show and it'll give that place publicity, they just have
Maybe.
to sign waivers.
Now I know most places we go to investigate.
Have us
When
sign
you do a
waivers.
private investigation, you
Mhm.
have to sign a waiver, which is that pretty much every single one of them.
Speaking of
Yep.
waivers, next week is Waverly. I'm so excited.
Yes, next week we'll talk about Waverly.
Do you have anything else for cemetery?
I hope I don't end up in one.
Not too soon. At least
No,
not too
I hope I
soon.
don't ever get buried in the cemetery. I want to be cremated and turned into a weeping willow.
We're gonna cremate you and mix you with shit for manure.
Don't do that. That's rude. You would
So
do that.
rude.
You would do that too.
Just a little piece of you. Just a little piece. No, we're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix your ashes with your mama's ashes. You can be with her forever. You'd rather be putting shit, wouldn't you? You'd rather be putting shit.
Yeah, you go ahead and put me in some manure. At least that can be spread in a farm, and I could be in other people's food. You know? That way, I can be inside.
What do they
so many
say?
people.
You put the ashes in a dildo so they can fuck you one more time.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, I've heard
That
that.
was
So
inappropriate.
join us next week for our investigation.
He's just gonna end
Why are you
the
just gonna
episode.
end it?
He's just gonna
Why are you
end
gonna
it
end
on
it? We
that.
can't end it. We're gonna end it with dildos. It's Kenny's fault.
No, but no, seriously, like I don't ever want to be buried. You don't either.
You do realize they still bury you to put you in the tree.
No.
Yes.
It's gonna be a
No.
floating tree.
You're not. You don't. You're not on outside of the
No,
ground. You have to
you-
be in the ground.
No, but they're not burying my body. They're burying my ashes that is in a pod that
What
is
the-
meant to be a tree.
What the hell you think your ashes are? Your body.
No,
I mean,
at that point they're not my physical body.
They're just ashes. But
it's just dust at that point.
I mean, either way, you're gonna be buried in the ground. You're just
Yeah.
gonna be a little burnt before you do it.
Yeah, I'd rather be toasty than not. So Chris, does that mean you're gonna be buried?
I haven't made
I
up
want
my
a Viking
mind.
burial.
Oh, you want to be set fire to the sea?
So I read this thing that said you can only get into Valhalla if you die in battle, right?
Oh.
So this person, before they knew they were gonna die, threw a soda can at one of the nurses. So they died after battle with the nurse, and so they considered that being able to go to Valhalla. Does that count?
No.
I love that so much.
I just saw that like 2 days ago, and I died.
I love
I'll
that.
just pick a fight with my wife. There you go.
Why not me?
What if I die before you? Then how are you gonna pick a fight with me? You'd still figure out a way.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
He'd get the Ouija board. If
Yeah.
you died first, he'd get the Ouija board out. and he'd say,
I would talk mad shit through that Ouija board.
yeah.
Mad shit.
And he'd let you, and then he'd get the last laugh by saying, goodbye.
Yeah, he probably would. He probably would. Which, when I was looking up, like, stuff for future haunts,
Mhm.
you know how many places do not allow Ouija boards? And they literally put it on there. No seances, no Ouija boards, no anything.
That's because people don't know how to use them and how to close portals
Okay,
properly.
but then there was one that I saw in big bold letters, Ouija boards allowed.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, we are not doing that one.
We don't have a Ouija board. We
Yeah.
don't use them. Kenny's afraid of them.
It's not that I'm afraid of them. I am afraid of not closing it properly.
That's true. We've never learned how to use one, so we won't
Yeah.
test that out. We don't need to test that out. And we don't provoke either. We've said that already.
You never
So
learn if you don't try.
are you
Okay, you
You
can go
test
by
it.
yourself and test it.
don't bring shit on me, Ricky Bobby. I ain't doing that.
You go by yourself. Actually, you know what? Go to Kingston by yourself with a Ouija board.
Look, I got enough demons. I don't need to bring
Oh,
them
no.
more.
The day you do, it's the day you sign a divorce paper because you are not bringing that to my house.
You already have a spirit in your house. What does it matter?
We have more than one.
Yeah. What does that matter? They watch you while you're in the shower.
Look, don't do that because look, so no joke. Okay, quick side note. So I was in the shower yesterday because I had a really bad migraine, and I was taking a shower, and I could have swore because I was sitting in the tub letting the water like shower on me, and I looked up. No joke, looked up, and I thought I saw somebody peeking over the shower curtain.
Oh, that'd be freaky as shit.
And I was like, no, I didn't see that. And just ignored it, acted like nothing was going on. And then, not 2 minutes later, John comes in and says, babe, are you okay? I was like, okay, maybe it was just John checking on me.
It was.
But he's not that tall.
He was today.
And it
He
was
was.
it was so creepy. It was so creepy. I did not like it. I know, Keyless. I don't like it either.
The only time it freaks me out is if I'm home alone.
Mm.
And, like, I'm afraid if I open my eyes, something's going to be standing outside the shower curtain. I've always felt that way, though.
That brings up a so have you seen The Grudge?
Yeah.
When she's in the
It's
shower
dumb.
and that hand
Mhm.
like is like
The Grudge is a dumb horror movie.
it might be, but that scene still holds true to being creepy as hell.
Or have the hand in your hair.
Yeah.
John loves anything horror. And he would love for that to happen to him in the shower.
No. We're talking about horror as in scary.
Oh, not horror.
Not horror.
So, anyways,
He's trying to end the episode and we just keep going.
He really is.
He doesn't like us picking on him.
I'll just end it.
End
we
it.
won't
You ain't
give
ending
it.
Oh,
shit.
so he's just okay. But anyways, since John's wanting to end it, we will say this. If you have any scary experiences that you have ever had in a cemetery or near a cemetery or about a cemetery, put them in the comments, message us, do something, give us some interaction because we like hearing from y'all, even though we haven't heard from anybody yet.
Ourselves. Does that count?
We've heard from people. They've just
We have.
reached out in different ways.
They
Who?
did. I literally showed you the message.
Oh yeah. I can't.
Well, we won't say names.
I'm talking about on
But-
Spotify though. I'm gonna need somebody to drop a comment
On Spotify,
on
or
Spotify
YouTube.
or YouTube or what? Where else? iTunes,
iTunes.
Audible, Prime.
Are you
What?
just saying random
Are you just
now?
saying things now? Because that is
I
not
am.
it.
I'm being like RuPaul, just advertising everything.
Oh my God.
The one you did not mention is the one where we started. Facebook.
Oh, Facebook.
That's
I knew there was
literally.
one. I knew there was one. That's why I kept saying stuff over and over Because I was like, I'm missing one. I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna say them all until I get it.
You eventually never got it.
Didn't even say it.
Yeah.
So join us next week for our Waverly investigation episode
Again, he's trying to get us to get off the episode.
because you guys are so far off topic.
We're
What
not
does that
off
matter?
topic. Maybe
What does
you're
that
just off.
We're still talking about cemeteries. It's just in different aspects.
Yeah.
So it's not off topic. But yes, we can end the episode.
Okay, so we're gonna end the episode there. Join us next week for Waverly investigation with Between the Worlds. We look forward to having all of you with us. Again, this is Kenny, John, and Katie signing off.
And Chris.
Oh, and Chris, he's in the background.
Party.
All right, join us next week for Between the Worlds.
Between the